Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a new mic here. Hopefully it's picking up really well. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I go through washing my vehicle, especially since it's been about a week. I went ahead and already did a ceramic coating in the car, so it's about that time where I can go ahead and wash the car, give it a nice clean. And I mean, it has rained, so it is dirty and everything. But yeah, I'll go ahead throughout the video, show you the products I use, talk about them a little bit, and pretty much the whole process of washing the car. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I got everything all set up as far as my whole pressure washer system, my 2 buckets for washing the vehicle. And first step we are going to do is pretty much rinse off the whole vehicle, just get everything to kind of first initial rinse, and then next step after that we'll go straight to the wheels. And once again, like I said, I'll go through the products I use for that, all my tools for washing the wheels. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right, I went ahead and already kind of did a first little wash here on the car. Once again, we'll go ahead and rinse off the wheels. I like to start off with the front wheel, work my way to the rear, and then going on the other side, front to rear. So let's go ahead and rinse these off quick. Try not to get splashed, but yeah, those are pretty good there, and it kind of helps out since they are ceramic coated also. But let's go ahead. Got a little bucket here full of tools. The first initial cleaner I like to use is the Adams wheel and tire cleaner. It's been my go-to lately. I've tried so many in the past with other brands, and that's the one I feel like I seem to like. So first off, we'll go ahead and just spray it. Spray all over the tires, the wheels itself, the face, spokes and all that, the brakes. Try to get inside the barrels as much as you can. All right, and then I'll go ahead and agitate it a little bit. So I got a longer brush here I like to use for the barrels. This is actually the Vikings wheel brush. Decided to join the hype there for those. Because initially I have had this and it's pretty much beat up by now. I've had it probably for like 3 years, 4 years. Then I got this is actually the MaxShine tire brush. Still going good, I like to use it. I've had that for like 4 years. And then I have a brush here. I use that for like the lug nuts or crevices, your brake, calipers. So now that we got this whole wheel kind of going here, we'll go ahead. I like to start off with the barrel brush. Go ahead and spray that off, get it a little wet, and then yeah, just try to reach inside the barrels here. In the end, we'll spray off the whole wheel, and then I like to use your little lug nut brush. Spray that, and I like to also use these in these little smaller spots that you can't seem to get into sometimes. And then the lug nut area. So not a whole lot to it, you know. So try to do the best as you can. It really helps out that these are ceramic coated, so kind of less agitating with the brushes and all that. Go ahead and rinse off your tools, and then I'll go ahead and use the final brush here for the tires. And if you feel like, I'm going to spray this again, if you feel like you know, the product is kind of drying up, I'll go ahead and reapply it, especially on the tires. And then, yep, go ahead and agitate it. And then at the end, you'll go ahead and rinse the wheel off. All right, and then you'll go ahead and pretty much like I said, rinse and repeat all the other 3 wheels. Alright, so once you go ahead and finish all your wheels, rinse them all off, next step is pretty much start your whole wash process. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my foam canyon here I'm using, which is filled up with the Adams Car Shampoo that I've been using for probably like 3 years now, and so far it's my go-to, especially in the foam canyon. But I did go ahead and purchase this new foam canyon since the one I had was my first startup. Something I bought off of Amazon for pretty cheap. I think it was like $20. Anyways, so I went ahead and joined the hype on this Blackline foam canyon. So far I've used it about 3 times, so it's really new to me. But anyways, we'll go ahead and show you the process, see how good this thing foams up. So far I'm not quite sure how much soap I'm putting in, or water, the soap to water ratio. I'm still kind of experimenting with it as far as getting a good foam on the vehicle. But yeah, let's go ahead and foam up the car. All right, we got the whole car foamed up here. Now, after seeing this effect on the whole ceramic coat, like the soap is just pretty much sliding off, which is great. You know, I mean, with the process of the whole ceramic coating, everything is just kind of sliding off. I like to use the Adams Car Shampoo, which is always, like I said, it's always been my go-to as far as how good it cleans the car. And fairly good price. I usually buy it by the gallon, so it'll last me pretty much throughout the whole year or even longer. But yeah, so now we've let this kind of sit for a little bit, not too crazy. We're gonna go ahead and start washing the vehicle. I'm just gonna bring these 2 buckets here just to kind of show you how I do everything. So once again, go ahead and dip your wash mitt into the soap, and you're always gonna start from top of the vehicle, work your way down. So always forward and back, or side to side motion. Never want to go in circular motions. You're not waxing the car or buffing the car, so why would you do that? Something I've learned, a lot of you guys know. And now what you'll do is dip it in the clean water, kind of rub it against the dirt trap that you got in there, and then you'll go ahead, dip it in the soap one, get some soap, and go ahead and start washing once again. All right, now that you pretty much got your whole top kind of wiped down, I like to work my way, pretty much working your way down. Start from the sides here into the windows. But like I said, a lot of people have different ways washing their own vehicle. This is a nice way, especially for washing at home, a little DIY if you like to do all that kind of stuff, which I'm one of those kind of guys. About the ceramic coating, I don't know if I said it already, maybe I didn't. I'm using the Gtechniq Crystal Serum on the whole car. So after you're all done doing this, you know, wiping off the car, washing it with the mitt, pretty much go ahead and rinse down the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all this and show you guys what to do after that. I mean, obviously rinse, and we'll dry the vehicle. I'm gonna show you what I use for my towels for drying, drying towel, and then what I do follow up with that with the product that I use as a drying aid. Alright, so grabbing the product I use as a drying aid, I got the Blackline towel that I like to use. Easy to wipe off and actually works pretty well for a drying towel. And then my drying aid I like to use is the P&S BeadMaker. I've been using this for a long time, maybe 5+ years. Like I said, I use it as a drying aid, but it does have some protection, highly hydrophobic. Hence by the name BeadMaker, so it'll give you that bead. Also acts as a nice maintenance on the ceramic coat itself. So not a bad product. Simply go ahead and spray. Now you don't have to have the vehicle completely dry of water. I just like to use the leaf blower just to try to get majority of the water off. So I'll go ahead and get this all dried up with the BeadMaker here, and then I'll show you the last thing I do, which is the tire shine and what product I use for that. All right guys, I went ahead and got the car moved back to a little bit, a little shader area. Last thing I forgot to say before I do the tire shine is use this glass cleaner. Pretty much use it with this nice waffle weave towel. Sprayway glass cleaner is my go-to. So it's been my favorite, especially with this waffle weave style towel. Pretty much streak free. It just cleans really nicely. So I usually go ahead and do the front windshield first before I hit all the sides and all that. And it's really nice, like I said, window cleaner, glass cleaner. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get the car all wiped down on the windows, and then I'll show you the tire shine. Last thing to pretty much do is apply the tire shine. The one I like to go with right here is the Guys VRP vinyls, rubber and plastic protectant. Along with, I like to use the Adams applicator here, but simply add a few dabs to the applicator, something like that. Set that to the side and pretty much go. I've been using this product for maybe about 4 years. It's been my go-to for tire shine or tire dressing, whatever you want to call it. It just gives it a nice sheen, not too shiny. It kind of looks shiny for a bit, but then it kind of dries to almost just a nice sheen to it. So it's not quite matte, but it's in between, just enough to kind of show that you have dressing. But for me, I feel like this is the best way to apply the product, so that way you don't get any tire sling. And yeah, you know, you just kind of get the tire all dressed up and all saturated. So that's kind of the final result there. I'll go ahead and do the other 3 wheels and maybe get a few shots of the exterior. And yeah, that's pretty much how I wash the vehicle. Do a little walk around, you know. Man, when this thing is clean, it's clean. And like I said in the beginning of the video, this is the first wash since the ceramic coating. Let's take a look at the wheels. Wow, real nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, so that pretty much sums up the whole video. Hopefully I kind of went through a whole process of how I did the whole detail or washing the car itself, the products I've used. Yeah, so if you have any other questions, go ahead and comment below. Subscribe to the channel, thumbs up on this video, and I hope you see you guys in the next video.